Let's play shot number one of Kamala's interview on climate change.
That the climate crisis is real, that it is an urgent matter to which we should apply metrics that include holding ourselves to deadlines around time. We did that with the Inflation Reduction Act.
She's taking credit for the Inflation Reduction Act?
Well, she did cast the deciding vote, but it's kind of interesting that when they came in, inflation was 1.4%, and she was the vice president. It went up to 9.1%. It's still at 3-something%. It hasn't been that much of a reduction.
No.
But the interesting thing, I guess what you just showed was a clip from this CNN interview, which was pre-recorded, in other words, rehearsed and everything, so it really was an interview. She can't even go on an interview by herself. She had to have, that coward Tim Walz with her. But think about, it was like a long time ago, there was this thing called the Dust Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Lasted for like 10 years.
Yeah, all the crops, yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of, cars running around. So how do you explain that?
I don't know. How do you explain that, Colonel West?
You can't. Just the same as when I was growing up, maybe you guys, I'm 63, maybe y'all don't remember, but when I was growing up in Atlanta, the big thing was about we're going back to the Ice Age. Mm-hmm. It kind of freaked us out down in Georgia because, we didn't want to freeze to death.
Well, you thought they said, Time Magazine said we were going to be frozen by like 2000.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden we're supposed to be too hot. So I don't know what these people, think. They're not meteorologists.
No, they're not. But listen, we're going to get into the climate, which is Barack Obama buys a house in Martha's Vineyard on the beach. Bill Gates, climate change activist, buys a house in San Diego on the beach. They're all in private jets. They don't really care about the environment.
Oh, look at Davos.
Come on, give me a break. These guys waste more money and kill more greenhouse or emit more greenhouse emissions than anybody. I love McDonald's. People say the microplastics, how terrible it is. Of course, it's poison, but I get so sick and tired of these people say, "Oh, I don't like the way the French fries taste." Yeah, right. It's the most delicious genetically modified.
French fries are good.
The French fries are good.
Yeah.
So now we have the vice president of the United States stealing McDonald's valor by saying that she was a fry cook for McDonald's.
Yeah.
That makes me mad. All those fry cooks that cook for me, some of the managers that kicked me out, Daryl, I remember you. But I love those guys. They're out there getting burnt with the grease, on the grill, getting yelled at by people like me, getting yelled at by all kinds of people. It's hard to work at a McDonald's. It's hard to work at any fast food, but especially McDonald's. And I think it is so disrespectful to pretend that you work some service industry, low-level job that is very difficult and go there and steal the valor of a McDonald's employee. It makes me sick.
Well, that's that erudite nature of people that were raised a certain way. I mean, Berkeley, California, and then you go off to Montreal.
She's in Canada for a whole year.
Is there a McDonald's in Montreal?
I think they do have them in Montreal.
Okay.
They got them in everywhere. I don't think they have any in Iraq, though, do they?
No, they don't.
Oh, they do on the base?
No. It was Burger King.
Yeah, they had
I
those
was in
Burger King.
Iraq, actually. I served my country.
No, you're not. He's going to shoot you, Ari. Stop. Ari, slow down. We don't want you to...
He was in Afghanistan, right?
Yeah, no.
Weren't you with Tim Walz?
I did.
I saw you over there in Kandahar.
Me and him were old war buddies. We shot a lot of Iraqis.
Absolutely, you did.
Okay, well, let's play this little McDonald's clip, and I want you to focus, Alan. Why does she start to use the black scent when she's around these people? Why does she do this? So let's play the clip, and I want to get your initial reaction.
I worked at McDonald's. I did the French fries, and I did the ice cream. I worked at McDonald's. I was a student when I was working at McDonald's. There was not a family relying on me to pay the rent, put food on the table, and keep the bills paid by the end of the month. But the reality of McDonald's is that a majority of the folks who are working there today are relying on that income to sustain a household and a family. And if we want to talk about these golden arches being a symbol of the best of America, well, the arches are falling short.
Isn't that sad, Colonel West? I mean, everybody loves McDonald's, but that's the best of America is the golden arches.
In other words, so that should be your end goal. When I started working Baskin Robbins, it was
31 flavors.
31 flavors down at Ansley Mall, just right next to Piedmont Park. $3.25 minimum wage job. I was happy to have that. All of our high school buddies, that's where we worked. But now you go to these places, you got old heads like me.
Yeah.
So where are the young people going to get a job? All of a sudden, we have told people that frying French fries is a $20 an hour job.
Shake Shack just closed 6 locations in Los Angeles because they made it.
Absolutely.
In-N-Out's better.
I don't know. In-N-Out's overrated.
Five Guys.
Yeah, people like Five Guys.
Guys.
But you know what people, when they come from California to Texas, they make fun of Whataburger, which I love Whataburger.
I love Whataburger.
Californians don't like Whataburger.
It's not as good. It's
Yeah.
fine. I don't hate it, but it's not as good. But here's how I knew she was lying. She said she worked at the ice cream machine. That never was on. Ice cream machine never works. That's how we caught her.
Yes.
I want an in-depth on Tim Walz. Is he actually stealing valor, or does he just misspeak, as Kamala said?
Yeah, because what did he served in Europe? So how did he? But this is a serious question though. Is it stolen valor because he was in the reserves? I know he lied about going to Afghanistan, but is it stolen valor if you still were in the Army Reserves though? Is that a gray area?
No, it's not a gray area for us.
It's not. Thank you.
When the call comes, you're supposed to answer it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't abandon your unit. He was the senior enlisted man in a battalion. I was a battalion commander. So in other words, in 2003, when we got the call to go to Iraq, I didn't tell my battalion, hey, look, guys, you know, I don't think I can hang out with y'all. I'm gonna let you guys go. That's basically what he did. And Italy is a long ways away from Afghanistan, last time I checked on the globe.
And it's a nice place.
It's a really nice place.
It's a really nice place.
Yeah, I've been to Afghanistan. And you've been to Afghanistan, right?
Not as nice. There's a lot of spiders.
Camel spiders.
Oh wait, is it true there's all those rabid dogs in Afghanistan?
Yes.
It's true.
You did not. Did you get bit?
Many times.
Yes, you can
I
tell.
could
He
tell.
has rabies. He
That's how I
definitely
got the
No, but you did not. You did not go out late at night. But I will tell you this: the dogs hated the Taliban.
No, they didn't.
Oh yeah, that's why we would
Because
always.
they were trying to have sex with them.
No, that's the sheep.
Oh, that's a sheep.
That's
Okay,
the sheep.
sorry, yeah.
But you know, in the Muslim culture, they really disrespect dogs. They,
yeah,
don't like dogs. Yeah, absolutely. So what we would do is lots of times, I mean, if you could get these dogs, you know, get some shots in them because we have vets over there. They were the best guard dogs around. They would alert you that the Taliban was coming around.
But let's play Kamala's cringe speech real quick. I know that's short. It's only like 10 seconds. Let's play this real quick.
Our country is counting on you.
Listen to this.
All of you. You are leaders. By the very fact that you all are here in this room, doing what you do at this incredible school, doing it as one big team, understanding all of the different parts that fit together to create a team.
That didn't seem that bad.
That didn't seem that bad, all right.
Oh.
That motivated you to go that as a kid?
Wax on, wax off.
Like she's drunk.
I was expecting-
Yeah, is she on Xanax? Yeah, Brandon has a good point. Do you think that she's on some sort of barbiturates or pharmaceutical medicine?
I just think that she's not a very bright person. Look, you know, she went to law school. I got it. I didn't go to law school. I used to jump out of airplanes. Yeah. But I just don't think she's a very bright person. Look, when you say that I need notes at a debate,
Yeah.
you're not a very bright person.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself